Last time on The Biggest Loser, with Bob in the US for his mother's funeral, Gillian has been left in charge, pushing the contestants side by side to their absolute limit.
Make her do it or I will break you in half.
A monster challenge saw both teams tow Mack trucks.
Come on, push it!
The endurance test left Blues victorious. Their prize.
You've earned the right to choose which of your teammates will sit out this week's weigh-in.
What we wanted. That's the prize.
Tonight,
It's that moment of truth again.
Reds face up to the Blues on the scales for a second time. We see who loses a lot,
I'm wrapped.
who loses a little, and who loses nothing at all.
I know you're hurting, feels like you're learning about life the hard way, and it ain't working. 'Cause I know how hard it can get. You gotta lift, you gotta lift, and sometimes that's how it is. But I know you're stronger, stronger than this. Yeah, I know how hard it can get. You gotta live, you gotta live, you gotta live.
The last chance training was really hard. We were working together, the blue and the red team combined for the last couple of days.
Guys, give me an hour. Week 2 is already the worst week you're gonna have here.
Our last chance workout without Bob was hard.
What has happened to all of you?
We were absolutely ruined after the monster truck challenge, and my body was aching.
Gillian, we pulled a Mack truck. Like a Mack truck. Not a little one, a big Mack truck. Every single muscle in my body was sore. I didn't realise I had muscles on my eyelids, but they were sore.
I think even though the red team had lost, I actually think that spurred us on in that last training.
30 seconds. 1, 2.
And nobody was putting in their 100%. Gillian got me down on the floor, which I really appreciated because it got mine out of there first. So before I lost any heart or I, really didn't want to, I still sort of had the opportunity to get my workout done.
Kat, don't make me come over there. You will regret it.
Gillian did, however, recite an email that Bob had written to her in regards to our well wishes that we sent him.
I did hear back from Bob. He's very emotional right now. He said that the email touched him more than words can say, and that he was wiping the tears from his eyes when he was reading it, and to tell you guys how much he misses you and how much he can't wait to come home.
For him to be thinking about us during this time, it's really just amazing. It just shows how much he does care about us.
Hearing, that he was so proud of us and so touched by our words just made me want to be proud for him. So it made me push that little bit harder and push through the pain.
Gillian says it's the most important workout in the whole week. It can actually make or break the weigh-in.
We probably would have all done a lot better had we been in our separate teams doing our last chance training session like we had the previous week. But like I said, each week's a new week.
There was an incident with some custard that I've been told has been aired. Only 368, which is, what's that, divided by 4?
I saw Fiona drinking a bottle of custard.
There was custard left over from desserts we had, and I put 3 tablespoons of it in a cup and drank it, and everyone was just like, oh, what are you doing?
We don't call her Custard Girl for nothing, you know what I mean? She does pig out quite often.
When I heard that Fiona had been guzzling custard and situations like that, I did confront her. Her guzzling was actually taking sips from a cup, so it's what Harry had said and what was heard. That's not how you get the custard. No, you should ask for a custard flow.
You've got to play this game smart, you've got to eat smartly, and you've got to exercise. And she didn't do all of those things with 100%.
Don't you get out that custard. Look, I give up. This is it.
I think sharing the bedroom with her, if she gets up and move, I'm going to follow her at night just to make sure she's not going down to that kitchen.
Every weighing walk is daunting. You know, you walk into the room and you've got, you know, a lump in your throat. You're hoping that you've done well.
To be quite honest, when we walked into the weighing room, I really thought that we had it in the bag.
The concern I had was a concern that all of us had because we were told that the second week is normally the dreaded week and you don't get a lot of success.
A lot of us were throwing numbers between ourselves. Wal said he was going to hit double figures. Fiona wasn't too sure, and Kat thought that maybe she lost 1 or 2 kilos. I said, as long as we lose weight, that's what it's all about.
I had a dream last night, and in my dream, some people lost weight. Someone stayed the same and someone put on. I was definitely worried that I was going to be the one that put on.
Hello, everyone. Hi, AJ. It's that moment of truth again, the weigh-in. Blue team, last week you won the weigh-in with a combined weight loss of 55.6 kilos. This week, the biggest loser from the team facing elimination will be given immunity. Your combined weight loss total will be judged on an overall percentage of body weight lost. Blue team, one member's weight will not count towards this week's total. Blue team, because you won the Monster Truck Challenge, you get to choose which member's weight will not count towards this week's combined total.
AJ, this week we've decided to sit Tracy out.
When the blue team chose Tracy to sit out, we all were all surprised. We'd been watching Fiona throughout the week, having yogurts and cheese and all the things that she wasn't supposed to have. So we all as a team would have picked Fiona.
I knew Fiona has actually been working out really hard. So basically we did the maths and it's probably better that I put my hand up. So I made it easy for everybody.
Blue team, you're weighing in first. Tracy, your weight loss will not count towards your team's total this week. But we'd like to weigh you anyway, so come on up.
I was the first to get up on the scales. I was a little bit apprehensive because Gillian said that the girls would be lucky to get 2 kilos.
Tracy, your previous weight was 103.6 kilos. Your current weight is 101.8 kilos. That's a loss of 1.8 kilos.
Fantastic. I would have been disgusted if I saw a plus sign. Even though I wasn't included, I still wouldn't want anyone to think that I wasn't pulling my weight.
The official weigh-in begins now. Kat, last week you lost 6.8 kilos. Let's see how you've done this week.
It's been said that I've been compared to David from the red team, and that got me really wondering if my team saw me as the weakest link.
Kat, your previous weight was 151 kilos. Your current weight is 146.6. That's a loss of 4.4 kilos.
Totally right. I hope that was a good choice we made with Trace, so that's great.
Today I rocked it home and I showed them exactly what I've got to give. And I think all of them stood back and sort of really noticed that today. So it's really given me an upper hand within our group.
Harry, please come on up.
Hi, Harry.
As I was heading towards the scales, I was hoping that I would have lost at least 8, maybe even 10 kilos.
Harry, your previous weight was 166.7 kilos. Your current weight is 162.6 kilos. That's a loss of 4.1 kilos.
Well done, well done.
Excellent.
That's all right. I was shocked when I saw I only lost 4.1 kilos.
Blue team, that's a total of 8.5 kilos lost so far. Whoa, you lost the most weight for your team last week. Let's see what you can do for your team this week.
Come on, big man. Double digits.
I'm up next. I could hear a few whispers here and there. You know, I was not going to make the 10 and like that, whatever. You're nervous, you're stepping up. You think you might have done well, but others might have done better, and you don't know anything until right to the very end.
Well, your previous weight was 161.2 kilos. Your current weight is 157.5. That's a loss of 3.7 kilos.
They're going to have to carry me this week.
Blue team, that's 12.2 kilos to you.
Yeah, I'm watching the blue team, and even their really big guys, Harry and Wold, drop comparative low numbers to last week. Initially, I'm thinking, oh, great, this is awesome. But thinking part of me comes back and goes, hang on a sec, because if these guys are dropping small numbers, good chance that you're going to drop small numbers as well.
It just did make me think, oh gosh, this is really going to be tight. It's going to be right down to the line, and I hope we made the right decision putting Tracy out. It was pretty tense today.
Artie, let's see how you did this time round.
When AJ called out my name to go up next to be weighed, I was really nervous, more nervous than I have been prior weigh-ins.
Artie, your previous weight was 147.8 kilos. Your current weight is 144.8, which is a 3 kilo loss.
Happy with 3. Any kilos a loss?
I think Artie thinks he's a bit of a weaker link when it comes to the other guys in the team because he's a bit smaller and he can't push it as hard as Wol and Harry. But he was really up there today.
Seeing the 3 big guys from the blue team weigh in and what their weight losses were definitely, struck fear in my heart, because it's like knowing that they've got the potential to lose the most. It doesn't bode well for the rest of us.
Blue team, your total's now 15.2. Fiona, your total weight loss last week was 6.3 kilos. Let's now see what you can add to your team's total weight loss.
When I walked up the catwalk to the scales, I had a sinking feeling. I was dreading getting up there. I'm worried that if I get up there and I've lost more than Tracy or Kat, then they'll resent me for it.
Fiona, your previous weight was 94.8 kilos. Your current weight is 94.9 kilos. I'm not sure if this has actually ever happened before, but Fiona, this week you have gained weight.
I'm really devastated I put on weight this week. Clearly this is a weight loss show.
The really only serious workout Fiona's been doing this week was the fridge door.
I didn't exercise enough, obviously.
So I don't know if she's lost focus and has gone to the custard for comfort.
And there was a few times when I went over my calorie limit.
But I can tell you, there'll be no more custard braids as far as she's concerned.
So I've just got to really just pull my head in and be a lot more careful and work it a lot harder.
When they said they were sitting at Tracy, I actually thought, yeah, okay, good. Because I'd thought Fiona was going to put weight on. So I thought they'd made a mistake there.
Blue team, your total weight loss was 15.2 kilos. However, with Fiona's gain, that comes down to 15.1 kilos loss, which is a total of 2.09% body weight loss.
After the blue team weighed in, I still had lots of hope, thinking that, they pulled bad numbers.
As a group, and I mentioned to the guys, if we get over 15 kilos, we're in with a shot.
Each member of the blue team that got up and got weighed boosted my confidence in my team's ability to win that weigh-in.
Red team, to beat the blue team's percentage of 2.09, you need to lose 13.1 kilos in total. Otherwise, you will join me in the elimination room for the second week in a row.
When I found out that they only needed 13.1 kilos, I started to think quite quickly that we were going to be facing elimination.
Joe, you're up first.
I was quite surprised that my name got called first this week, and I really didn't want to be first up because Fiona from the blue team had just got off the scales and she had gained weight. And I thought, oh gee, if Fee's put on weight, I've definitely put on more weight.
Joe, your previous weight was 101.8 kilos. Your current weight is 100.7 kilos. That's a 1.1 kilogram loss.
Sorry, I wish it was more.
I did start to get a little bit nervous, but I sort of had big hopes for the rest of the team, so I thought we could take Joe's one on the chin.
The next person stepping up lost 7.7 kilos last week. Adro, Let's see what you can do for your team this week.
As I was walking towards the scales, the only thought I had through my head was that I wanted to beat Wall and Harry. That was it. That was all I had. I just wanted to beat. Their numbers weren't too high. You know, it wasn't too much to hope for.
Adro, your previous weight was 128.8 kilos. Your current weight is 126.9 kilos, which is a loss of 1.9 kilos.
It's beyond. Hope for a little bit more. I was told to expect low, but still would have liked to have kept the head above water for myself and for my team.
Adro's 1.9, I think for him was disappointing. He's actually been training for half the week with Wall and doing exactly the same stuff that Wall's been doing and equaling it.
Between my weight and Joe's weight, we were already under, and it was the beginning of, unfortunately, what could possibly have been the end.
Red team, that's an even 3 kilo loss to you. That means you need another 10.1 kilos if you want to win. Ruth, last week you lost 4.8 kilos. It was the lowest of all the contestants, but it sure would be handy right about now.
I'm just walking up there thinking, if there's anyone going to gain weight this week, it has to be me. And just stepping on those scales, I just closed my eyes and I was just like, I'm just not going to look. AJ can just read the number out, and whatever it is, so be it.
Ruth, your previous weight was 150.4 kilos. Your current weight is 147.9, which is a loss of 2.5 kilos.
And when she said, you've lost 2.5 kilos, I was like, oh, it's not enough, but it's a weight, you know, it's a loss, but it's not enough, but it's a loss. It's been years since I was under 150 kilos, so this is like a big thing for me. I'm really happy.
When Joe, Adro and Ruth all got up for their weigh-ins, I started to relax a little bit. I thought, gosh, there's a lot of weight here that needs to be made up, and I just hoped that the other two wouldn't cross the line. So it was still pretty nerve-wracking.
Ruth, your weight loss brings your team's total to 5.5 kilos lost. You still have 2 people to weigh in. You need to lose 7.6 kilos. It's still achievable. Shane, it's time to weigh in.
So as I was approaching the scales, I knew that if we had any chance of, you know, getting over the blue team, that I was going to have to pull off a really big number. And given the numbers that had previously happened during the day, I was really concerned.
Shane, your previous weight was 145.2 kilos. Your current weight is 140.6 kilos. That's a 4.6 kilo weight loss.
I was happy that I dropped such a big number, not just for myself, but for the team. You know, I got a bit teary because I was so happy and proud.
Shane, I can tell you that you are the biggest loser so far today. Anything you want to get off your chest?
These?
Well, you should be really proud of yourself.
Shane is definitely the golden goose in that team.
Bang, he's doing a 4.6. And that's sort of like, oh, this is going to get tight, you know, the mouth's getting a bit dry and there's a few lumps in the throat.
Red team, Shane's weight loss brings your total to 10.1 kilos.
The blue team felt really confident after Joe and Adro's weigh-in. When Shane went up there and achieved his weight loss, we all looked at each other and thought, nah, I don't think we've got this. With Christy being the last girl to weigh in and what she achieved last week, I thought we are definitely going to elimination.
Christy, you need to have lost 3 kilos for your team to avoid elimination. Are you ready?
Not really, but...
It all comes down to you.
We all worked out that we lost 1/3 of our previous weight. So I thought, well, if she loses 1/3 of her previous weight, she's got the 3 kilos.
I was really nervous then. She's gone up to the catwalk and it was like the longest walk ever. I thought, oh, we're going to go down here.
Christy, your previous weight was 95.4 kilos. Your current weight is... Christy, you need to have lost 3 kilos for your team to avoid elimination. Christy, your previous weight was 95.4 kilos. Your current weight is 94.6 kilos. That's a loss of 0.8.
There was a lot of pressure on me. It was awful going last. You know, the thing is, I knew I hadn't lost 3 kilos.
I felt very sorry for Christy. Last week she was a hero within her group, and this week she was the one that held the responsibility of trying to get them across the line, and when she didn't, it was because she had achieved such a poor result.
You don't realise that you can make such strong friendships in 2 weeks. And every one of the members of my team over there deserves to be here and has worked hard and wants to be here. So this is going to be one of the most difficult decisions that any of us have had to make.
Thanks, Christy. Red team, before Christy weighed in, your total weight loss was 10.1 kilos. Your total is now 10.9 kilos. That's a 1.75% drop in body weight for the red team. Unfortunately, it is not enough to avoid elimination. You are now going to have to say goodbye to one of your teammates. But it won't be Shane. As this week's biggest loser, he has immunity. Congratulations, blue team. You are this week's biggest losers. You have lost a total of 15.1 kilos, which is 2.09% of combined body weight loss. Well done.
That feeling to know that you're not going to elimination is the best feeling, to know that you're not going to have to vote someone off and that we are definitely here for another week.
Losing against the blue team again absolutely infuriates me. I cannot stand it. I don't lose often and I'm not a good loser and I don't like it.
I was disappointed that Shane got immunity this week because, to be completely honest, my vote was for Shane.
Walking out of weigh-in was devastating. I'm just sitting there thinking, I am the weakest link on our team at the moment, and it's only alliances that are keeping me here.
Next time on The Biggest Loser.
It's time to cut the fat.
For the second week in a row, the red team faces a tough decision.
We need to do what's better for the team.
Who to eliminate?
I have made a promise to both Ruth and Christy.
With alliances made, is anyone safe?
I feel like I was backed into a corner in this decision.
Guess who's here?
Bob returns to the White House.
We missed you heaps.
And with teams uneven, the time has come to level the playing field.
You are playing for the right to decide which member of the blue team moves to the red team permanently.
But who will it be?